T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? It's Jason here with Overthink Gaming here on my side channel, OT Side Piece, for my first stream talking about Arcade1up shit. But I'm here with my boys Turbo Joe and UAG. Everyone knows UAG. Come on, man. UAG is the man right now, the most popular man, the employee of Arcade1up right now in the house.
Listen. I had to pull some strings to get some time off to get on the stream, so I appreciate you doing the invite today.
Oh, hey, I appreciate that, man. This is my first time, so I appreciate everyone right now. I see Kongs Are Us, Alpha Nerd. Alpha Nerd, what are you doing in the O-Man community? You don't belong here now. Just kidding. We love Alpha Nerd. I see the Geek Getaway in here. What's Papa Brad? What's up? What's going on, guys? I appreciate you guys. And for sure, Console Fanboy threw a nod at you in my little countdown. I hope you liked it.
You had to forewarn me that. I know you said, but you didn't. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I tried to make him look crazy right there. I mean, you know what, Zohar, you did it yourself. You looked crazy, but I just tried to make you look a little crazier. It fucking was awesome, dude. Man, what Zohar's done with the community is fucking badass, dude. I love that dude, man. So, you know what? I wanted to do a couple live streams like this. Like my initial plan was to like get to know guys, but I know you two guys, so this one's gonna be a little different. I know Turbo Joe from back in the day when I started doing content, my critical commentary content on YouTube on my main channel, Overthink Gaming. This dude has supported me since the beginning. I got a lot of hate, a lot of shit, and now I am where I'm at. I am because of people like you that supported me. UAG, you told me about him early on. I went to one of y'all Street Fighter streams. It was crazy, man. It was a lot of noise. That's all I remember. This was before Big Blue, before Arcade1up. Like I didn't know. Oh, maybe you were still with Arcade1up, but you guys were playing on PlayStation. That's where I met UAG, started following, and then now UAG, you've blown up, dude. You've been doing good on the channel. Congrats on that 1K. I know that's really hard to hit, especially when you start, man.
Oh man, I didn't think I was ever gonna get there, bro. I was asking Turbo Joe if he could lend me a couple of hundred, but
people are stubborn, man. They come every week and watch his shit, and they don't hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, that's what YouTube is, dude. No one hits the subscribe button, dude.
It's like the third or fourth date now. You know when you about to hit it, it's like this. All right. Now we're serious. You bought me lobster. Let's go.
Finally, man.
Oh, I see Pat in there. I didn't get to throw a shout out to Pat. Show me Retro. Really good guy, man. I love that dude's channel, man. You know what? So the latest thing that happened right now is all the gossip with the fucking the Simpsons. What do you guys think about that being delayed? Do you guys think they knew about it before they started accepting pre-orders, or do you think it was like a last minute thing?
I think it was a last minute thing. I got a couple of people out there that kind of gave me some information about it, saying that if you got the stool, if you got the more expensive one, of course that one's not delayed. You're gonna get that because they want that money. They're like this. Oh no, we'll send you that. Now the cheaper ones, that's the one that's getting pushed out to October.
Oh, the Walmart one,
January 4th.
Yeah, you know what, UAG? Whenever you went live with John D, dude, that was a badass show. But there was on one part when he was talking. I guess you guys brought up the different SKUs. I wish he was saying, you know, that every I guess retailer's different and shit like that, which is, you know, respectable. But I wish I wish. I mean, dude, I know so much shit is going on the live stream, but I was screaming like, "Ask him, UAG, ask him." But what's the excuse for like Arcade1up? They need to do the different SKUs, man. They're their own director. Are they somebody else? I don't get that.
So this is what I think it really boils down to it. Walmart customers are more budget conscious.
Oh hell yeah.
And Walmart wants to push units. So they're like, listen, they're the head honcho. They're probably the number one customer for Arcade1up. So whatever they say, they got to do. So yeah. I'm sure they said, listen, we want one that's under $600. Make it happen, or we won't fulfill the order.
Yeah.
Well, get rid of that stool. $529. Boom. And then they probably said, you know what? I want it less. That's why I went down another $30.
Yeah, $4.99 is a steal, man. Yeah, dude, I just like so much. I just want to get rid of that stool. It really throws on an extra $100. What do you think of that stool, Joe? I know you got some words about that stool. We talk.
So this is what it is with those big markets, you know, superstores, those like Walmart, Target, those department stores. They need like to make like 99.9% profit. So those stools are a big time profit for them. You take a stool like this, it looks shiny, it looks so beautiful, but look at this. I can throw it up in the air. It's like 2 pounds. This thing costs about $6 to make in China.
And they got this much fabric.
With a Simpsons unit and get $800. Oh, I'm giving you a brand new shiny chrome stool. Meanwhile, it's friggin' like the lightest weight metals. Let me tell you, I have a stool over there that weighs 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the same. It's not a boss stool. This is like a toy Arcade1up stool. So that's
it doesn't even have a swivel, right? Nothing.
Talk crap about Arcade1up, but that's what it is. You just gotta make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But at least put a quality stool if you're gonna tack on an extra $100. Now with my stool with the big blue, I don't even have it open. It's in the box. I know a couple people offered to buy it, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna use it or what.
Yeah, you'll be fine whenever you're ready. These things sell like friggin'.
You know, you want to laugh? So in one of the 1,800 fan pages that I'm on, there someone had candy on top of the stool. They said, "Damn, I knew I was gonna find a reason to use this stool. I got a purpose."
Yeah. Dude, all right, since I haven't opened mine up, dude, it just looks like it's gonna crack real easy. Does it have any of them cracked, or does it look like it's gonna crack? Like over time, it just looks like it, dude. It has that shine to it. It looks like
if you leave it indoors, you know, I think it'd be all right. I just don't let kids get to it. I think if you know an adult that you know that owns these things, they're gonna keep up with it. But if you give this to the monsters, man, the kids will rip this thing a new asshole. I don't think it can. It's just like glued together and stapled. It's got plastic and paper underneath, and it's stapled together. So
yeah,
it's more to look at and for like adults to like sit on it, but not for kids to be swinging off it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate this comment right here by David. Overthink always keeping it real. They can't handle the truth. Appreciate that, homie, man. That's some good shit. But yeah, dude, I was just wondering because that whole Simpsons thing. I was just wondering, but also, I guess I didn't expect you to do this, UAG, but I had just did that video on Killer Instinct that they had used different gameplay. And I remember it was a quick thing that you ran over with John D, which I expected to be quick because if I was to talk to John D, I wouldn't have talked long about that. He has nothing to do with that shit, whatever. It was my commentary, my own, views on it. I like to crack jokes on my channel. That's what I do. But I'm not sure if you guys have noticed because I woke up Saturday morning and what I had did was I asked the guys, the ones that their gameplay did Arcade1up contact you. Now the first guy with like over 200,000 subs or whatever, it was a big number, it might be 300, I don't remember. He was like, no. And then there was a smaller YouTuber. I don't know if he had 90 subs. He never replied. Well, he replied Friday night, and I saw it Saturday morning. He goes, "Nah, they didn't ask me, but it's all good because they took down the video." And I was like, "What? They took it down?" So Saturday morning, it went straight to the website. Have you guys seen the video?
No,
you guys see it?
Gone. It's gone completely.
They remade it, dude. They remade it. We're gonna have to watch it here, man. Let's see if I could, dude. We're gonna have to watch it.
It's embarrassing.
Listen, you know what? But to be honest with you, I bet you if you look at most of these videos, they probably have that already, and nobody just called them out on it. And
yeah.
You brought it up, so then I was like, listen, this is something that we should talk about because though you didn't. A lot of the times when you watch these commercials, they say this is not actual gameplay or something. So there was no disclaimer, and that's where the fuckery came in. Like, dude, don't try to pass this on as is your own shit. Like, at least tell us, like, yeah, there's no gameplay. We're still going on. This is just for show.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, a lot of people are going to use gameplay off main, but the fact that it was ripped off some, straight from YouTubers, I like to look up for smaller YouTubers, all kinds of YouTubers. That's just what I do on my channel. But dude, I want to show you guys what I saw Saturday morning. I was going to make a video, but I was like, nah, dude, I'm not going to make a video. We'll take a look at it right here. Let's see. Dude, sorry, dude, I can't even share this shit. How the fuck do you share this shit, dude?
So on the bottom where it says, it's going to say share.
Well, you know what? I got to hit this thing. That's all it is. That's all it is.
But did you hear share audio? Because we won't hear anything.
All right. Who cares about the audio? We don't need the audio. But is the audio coming up or no?
Yeah, I heard it.
See if you notice the difference. You're gonna notice them right away.
That's just jump kicking. These people don't even know how to play the game.
This is what, dude. I was laughing my ass off, dude. All right, so
that was John D playing,
now, dude. And what they get, dude, they couldn't even get anyone that knows how to play the game. Look. Let's watch the other part of it, dude. It's just way too funny.
The resources must be thin, man. What the hell's going on? John D called me up for Street Fighter lessons, man.
All right, and then it's gonna show it one more time over here.
I can pull off at least a 7 or 8.
A one-hit combo, not even a 2-hit combo.
I know at least one fatality. Come on, you gotta show at least one fatality.
Dude, I laughed my ass off. Like they couldn't call up John D, be like, "Hey, you got an Xbox One? Hey, can you get the badass edition of Killer Instinct with the classic arcade games and record something? Here's my Elgato." But the thing is, I know John has nothing to probably do with this. But ask me, hey, you got friends, or everyone has friends. Somebody has a homie that could do some ultra combos. I mean, you can look that shit up. You could put in time. If you're going to put in time for something to sell a product, because that shit's going to sell on its own, but people want to see like the gameplay get hyped. Show some ultra combos, man. Like, dude, you can even do it on the 2-player. Like, the homie doesn't have to play. Like, hey, let me do it on you real quick or some shit, Dude, that gameplay was horrible, man.
Listen. It's not their proudest moment. They probably just felt like, listen, we got real gameplay, and they put a check mark next to that and said we achieved our goals for today.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I thought that shit was funny as fuck, dude. I couldn't stop laughing. I was all, dude, I gotta make a video. And then I thought about it, and I was all like, it's gonna be a short video, me laughing. I don't know if people want to see that. If not, I'll mention it in a live stream.
There's a guy I know in the community that would have played that. They would have just played that video, laugh really loud, and said, "Subscribe, baby." Subscribe.
I got to give a shout out to Killer Arcade Games. He's the first one that noticed this shit, right? That it was somebody else. This dude knows shit. Now he knows Killer Instinct more than anyone I know. This dude's wild. Well, he said in the Michael B stream. And that's when he was writing, Michael B, answer your Instagram. Well, Michael B either didn't see it because he was having computer problems during that time. I remember on the stream, like, oh, I had PC problems. I can't read the comments. And I reached out to him because, I'm cool with him. He's from San Antonio, just like me. And I asked him, I go, dude, show me the gameplay. And he showed me. And then me and him, he goes, dude, I know we could find the second one. So I just did a YouTube search and found it right away. So I've been in contact with him. So when I saw this, I showed it to him right away. And he was laughing, man. It was like, dude.
And the thing is that this community is so rich. They could have reached out to Killer Gamer. Yo, do me a favor. Shoot a little 2-minute combo, send it to me, and boom. And that's
it. The thing is, Killer Arcade said they've never reached out to him, that he's reached out to them, wanting to help test this or some other stuff. I don't know. I think he said he reached out to John and Scott or some shit like that. I've heard him mention it a lot. So I don't think they've ever replied to him. So I don't know, but they should have, man. They definitely should have used them or something like that, or for something little like this, dude. I mean, anybody could have played that on the Xbox, performed the right combo, but it's just funny to laugh at, dude. I am happy that they put this shit out because it made me laugh, man. It's funny.
Again, and still an improvement.
Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely something I laughed at. But the main thing, dude, I want to just bullshit with you guys. But the main thing, I guess, what I want to talk about is Big Blue, man. My favorite cabinet the Arcade1up has put out.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hmm.
I have to call the elephant in the room. First of all, what is today's date? Is the 2nd of November?
Yeah.
Right? So it's the 2nd day of No Shave November. And this dude has the audacity to shave his fucking hair off his face. And now he came in on this camera looking like he has a vagina on his face. And no one's going to say nothing?
Hey, what's up with you, Joe? You do look funny.
No one's going to say nothing?
Dude,
my daughter told me to shave my face one day. How can I say no to my little girl?
You look at her and say, Daddy's a man. Daddy cannot do this.
I've had that same fucking beard since like 2007-ish. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I was like, fuck, I'm tired of shaving my face. I'm growing this shit out. And it's been like, what, 14 years?
Hey,
so
listen, you got to give me, you got to forewarn me. You got to like at least give me,
you know, I just took it right off.
Like, bro, watch out. It's coming in hot. It's coming in hot.
Hey, on the thumbnail, was the thumbnail one of him not shaved that I put on too?
That's why I was like this. And in the comments, I'm like this. What is this thumbnail?
UAG? I thought it was like a spoof thumbnail. I thought he was like pranking us. I'm like, who the fuck are those two people? And I put my glasses on. Oh shit, that's me and UAG.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, the only reason I use that thumbnail, Joe, is because I went through one of your last videos. I just made it and threw a little edit to it. I just picked anything. I really didn't notice the facial hair not being shaved, but when UAG pointed out, you do look different. I did notice you look different though in that photo. I'm like, man, what to use? Like, oh man, let's just use this one. And UAG, I picked out the one of you. You look pimp there with the New York cap and shit.
I that's probably one of my better pictures, so I thank you for that one.
But the one of Joey, you don't agree that was
listen, you have to forewarn me when you
thought
like that guy's face with no facial hair.
I thought you were pranking me. I swear to God, I thought you put T-Belly's face in between me and you.
Hey, Joe, do you know who T-Belly is? I always keep saying Joe and T-Belly.
I don't. I'm gonna have to look him up because y'all told me this like the 10th time, so I gotta look him up.
I thought Jason was fucking with me, and that he put everything in between us. So the three of us were having a conversation, and I put my glasses on. Holy shit, that's not a fucking T-Belly.
Yeah, dude, you don't really look like him, but dude, there's a resemblance. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try to find him, dude, real quick. All right, so T-Belly, in case you guys, I know some of you people listening will know who he is. He is hardcore into the retro scene.
Retro.
Dude, I know.
Retro Rican says he's the king of retro.
Self-proclaimed, quote unquote.
Dude, you know what, dude? I never, on my other channel, so many people have made videos talking shit about me, right? And I never see them. It's so funny right now. I typed in my own name to find one of the videos. And dude, it just makes me laugh because people make videos of me. I forgot about that. I haven't seen something in a while. Dude, I can't find the one of me with I did a video with T-Belly, man. Do you remember what it was called, Joe?
The one, let me see if I can find it on my phone.
Well, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna do the goodbye one real quick.
And unfortunately, it kind of spoiled it for me. After beating Ghost and see, I think
he has glasses too.
Not only that,
UAG in the house, T-Belly.
Come on, right?
He could be a long lost cousin.
He's from New York too.
At a quick glance, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Same glasses too.
Yeah, he has the same glasses, but I all right. Here's one with him, dude. He has different glasses on. Huh?
The same Yankee hat, man.
Yeah. He's
That's
from
what it is.
Ninja Gaiden with the game genie.
Oh shit.
Top hat, dude is cool. Says damn guts. Guts is top.
UAG right there, man.
Life. She had a challenge to do the same stuff, and she made a video.
Y'all.
Look at the pictures. UAG, the same angle and everything. There's UAG on the screen right there, man.
King of retro, UAG. Man.
He's talking about Alpha Nerd right here. UAG in the house.
I hate y'all.
So do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh my god, man.
Well, I got something for Shoney Retro. I gotta tease him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. So you finally saw T-Belly. So all those times I was in the comment section, T-Belly, T-Belly. Now you know what I was talking about. You probably were all like, dude, what the hell's going on? Oh my God. Dude, right here. Show Me Retro says your doppelgangers are T-Belly and Fat Joe. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, dude. So that's made me laugh at.
So I was supposed to give Show Me Retro like empty boxes and shit. I usually throw my boxes out when I buy video games. But I had told Show Me Retro that I was going to give him my Astro City mini box like a year ago. And I just want to tell you, Pat, I'm sorry, dude. I just forget. And I'm also going to send you the Dreamcast empty box. I don't fucking need this either. But just don't hate me. I'm going to eventually get to the mailbox and send it.
He actually been sending me messages secretly about how much he hates you.
He hasn't been talking to me. So I just want to let him know that.
So now you understand why.
Yeah,
give him his boxes.
I gotta get this right. You're sending them just the boxes on both of them?
It's empty boxes. So I'm gonna give him empty boxes.
He likes the smell. So
hey, if he's looking for empty boxes, I might have a Neo Geo Mini one. But that Neo Geo Mini was cool, but I wouldn't
take the smell out. You're gonna take the smell out.
Fresh ink.
This guy, man.
Hey Joe, so I gotta ask you. Just pretend UAG's not here, right? Block him out, dude. Well, you know what, dude? You're gonna answer it the way I know both of you have the similar opinion away from me. What's up with that iArcade in the back, dude?
I know, Jay. We've talked about this, but I know I'm trying to sell it on you. I feel the salesman. Jay,
I don't want the Alibaba shit, dude. I understand it's better quality than the Arcade1up, but that shit is ugly as fuck, man.
What do you mean? It's a double dragon fucking decal. I mean, all right, so it's not meant to razzle dazzle you with fancy fucking artwork and graphics and cartoon shit. It's made for the gamers that want to play arcade games, bro.
I know a lot of people love it. And the thing with me, and this is what I've said, the fact that it has a storefront is what kind of gets me off. I know that's what a lot of people like. That's
what I love about it, man. It's got license.
Hey, I appreciate Pest right here. What's up, Owie? The thing I don't like about it, dude, is because it has a store. It's like, dude, I reinvest my money into Steam. That's where I invest my money. Some people do Nintendo Switch, PS4. If you got the money, fuck it. But for me, it's not for me because I'm not going to invest into the store. If I wanted a multicade, I would just fucking put in ROMs, dude, my own ROMs and shit. So
no, I kind of like I get excited. I go to the iArcade store and check out the new releases, man. It's kind of like the PlayStation store, but for arcade fans, man.
I can't, man.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not the biggest iArcade fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest one. But when you say like you can put ROMs on it, like I got the Legends Old now. I could just put ROMs on it. I could play it.
Yeah.
But when shit don't work right, who I'm going to? Either I got to figure that shit out. Or I'm a detective on the internet trying to find out, how you fix this shit? Why the button don't work? Why don't this work? where if you got the iArcade, it's optimized for that shit. It's gonna work right. So that's the plus. But the thing is that they got to do better. They got to do better. The games on there is not, it's not banging for me.
Hit that boom.
Yeah. The games. I mean, they don't have any of the big arcade titles to me. And a lot of these newer games just aren't meant for the arcade. So if I wanted to stream like badass games, I think there's a Legends Ultimate, dude. I don't know shit about that games, but don't they way to stream Steam on there? Does it work?
So you have a couple of ways. You can either do it like cloud, and anything cloud's gonna suck. Let's just be real.
Yeah. That's some real shit.
But you can put a PC when you do it from PC. Now that's a game changer. But then you have to go put a wire. You gotta do a lot of shit. There's a lot of work for you to do. But it's still easier than it's been ever before. So, and the quality, like we talk about the bullshit that 1UP puts in their shit.
Yeah,
the quality from 1UP to Ultimate, it's like night and day, bro.
Are you talking about Ultimate or the iArcade?
Both of them. Both of them. iArcade and the Legends, they have the same. They use the same secondary market units. They use clone San Juans, and they're just good. They're really good.
I hear the only thing I want to give them because I hear about it. I got to see it, but I believe it is the MDF because the MDF in the Arcade1ups. I love the Arcade1ups, everything about them, but
That's
it's just
like
MDF.
premium.
It's like
that those two. Well, I can't say the same about the ALU. The ALU is some subpar.
yeah,
But that iArcade, it's when you unbox it, it's kind of like unboxing an iPhone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
That level
Really?
of
I'm gonna explain to
the,
when I
the
finally
box
did my
inside the
AR review,
box and the
I get the
wrapping and
same
the
impression, man. It was unbelievable. I'm like, this motherfucker was packaged like a fucking Lamborghini, man. Like
you
compare
would really
the packaging
they really
to
take and then
iArcade,
the cam locks,
it's like
everything.
a Tesla, and comparing it to a fucking Arcade1up, it's like a Ford boxed up. It was really impressive, man. The whole
That they give you that experience is it's above and beyond anybody else's.
People
Super Dimension right here has something where he says who leaves their 1UP stock though. So I really don't care about the buttons and sticks because I change mine every time, like this guy. But it's more the MDF and that quality. And you guys are saying that the iPhone experience, which is kind of crazy. You guys are holding it that high. Maybe I would have to play one to change my mind, but I can just say it's not for me. But you guys are, I know you guys are guys that don't bullshit. And I know Joe doesn't.
He was the one, man, that sold this on me. I'm telling you, I watched a lot of his videos in quiet. I'm like, I want one, man. And man,
listen, I wasn't on this. I wasn't on it. I got a real good deal on it. Someone hooked me up. And when I got it, I was like, okay, I see what the hype's about.
Yeah, I get it. Man.
You really have to feel it. That's one of the things, like the pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah. Hey, Zohar over here saying he played the iArcade at Bobby Woo's house and hated it. Hey, you know what? Maybe it does suck. So I'm kind of in between. I have to try it myself, but I can guarantee I probably.
This is from the same guy who buys the same cabinet 3 times. He done bought Big Blue 3 times. He bought it, returned it, bought it, returned it. Zohar's bought that thing twice or 3 times.
No way.
Ask him in the chat right now. So
Zohar, is that true? Did you buy this cabinet multiple times, man? I gotta know that, dude.
It's not for everybody. Listen. Even you can say like the games, you may not like the games, but you cannot deny the quality of the unit.
Yeah,
you can't deny that.
And that's one thing I'm open-minded to. That is good quality because so many people fucking say it, man.
look at the deck height. It's the same as the Big Blue. Look at that, huh?
Yeah. Hey, UAG, shout out to you, man. Thank you for. And I've seen it online about those refrigerators, those mini fridge things. Dude, I got one off
the best thing,
Amazon.
Bro.
Told Joe, dude, if any of you guys have the Big Blue out there, highly recommend that shit. It'll keep
you
your
have
shit
an
stable.
incomplete unit if you don't have that.
Yeah, it's like it should have been that height because the panel slanted. It's too fucking low. I don't know why they did that shit, but with that, fuck yeah, I recommend that shit. And it doesn't rock or everything like you think it would. It actually is pretty damn stable.
No, because it has lips in it, so it clamps it inside.
It also has what do you call it? The level, like the bubbles, so you can the same. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what do you call those little bubble things?
Yeah, it's got the little level thing, so you can put it level and you can adjust the height with those little legs and shit like that. Hey, Joe, Zohar has a little message right here. You got to fucking laugh at this one. I will never play you on Big Blue Turbo Joe, you cheater. Joe, you gonna take that, Joe? You gonna take that?
We were having a friendly match the other day, and he comes in and has to take everything so seriously. You could feel like the hostility in the room, and he has to fight serious. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Now you get Guile. Okay, now you.
Oh no!
You don't want no. All right, I'm telling you everyone. So when Joe brings up Guile, you don't want that shit.
I'll tell you right now. If I'm in a group and I come in the room and I see him playing Guile, I'm backing out the room. I'd rather go.
You beat me when I was using Guile, so don't underestimate.
That was a miracle.
Whatever. You've been practicing, man. You got a lot better since our Street Fighter 5 days, bro. Like, come on now, give yourself credit.
Yeah,
now you gotten better.
But you know what? Fucking Joe called him out that because I saw it. I saw Zohar playing Joe. I was watching. You know what, Zohar? I'm gonna call you out on this. We told Zohar we're first to 5. The dude fucking quit. He got out. He quit.
Listen,
and he played me.
I love him. I love him. But dude, he gets a little salty. If he loses one game, he starts teabagging. He starts backing out. Like, dude, you gotta play. You gotta take your L's.
Yes,
Listen, that's how we got better. Like me and whatchamacallit, OT, we was over there. We was getting our ass whipped. We're like, okay, it's your go. Oh, it's your go. While Joe just sits there and watches us. Listen, but you gotta take your L's. That's how you're gonna get better.
Absolutely.
You know what, dude? I respect Red 5 a lot, what he's doing with the community. But what me and us three have done, we have on my Discord, if you guys aren't following on Overthink Gaming, I have a Discord. I'm thinking of making another Discord just for Big Blue to get like a couple of the other content creators, just content creators, no one crazy, or people who watch definitely that would support want to be in there. But I'm not wanting no Obliviate. I don't want his other fucking worst Django. None of those people, just like people who can have fun. Like, fuck that, dude. You guys ruined the fucking lobby system, so we got to make our own because Arcade1up's not gonna make it.
And then we put in codes, and they'll be there like this: 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
We had to put in codes. Dude, one time I guessed a UAG code. I just got in there. He was like, what the fuck?
Telling you, I had one of those guys follow me from game to game. I kept putting my passwords in. I had to change it. I went from champion edition. I beat this guy. He followed. I wanted to put it myself. I went over to Turbo. He follows me. I got to beat him again. Then I leave and I go to Super. He follows me back. He's like following me all over the place. I'm like, dude, I'm going to play alone with my own code. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So what we did on Discord, though, is we just have a voice channel and we're chatting. Like, I can have my phone charging, just my Bluetooth on, and I'll chat with you guys. We're all chatting and playing and like taking turns. And then that's when you guys told me like that Zohar wanted to play. Like, if we got Zohar into a Discord like chat, we have to do our own shit. It was a lot of fun. Like, I've been having a lot of fun that way. Like, me, UAG been training with each other, and I mean, UAG is better than me. I'll say that. But we started out like we play very similar. We do.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
come
fun.
to the wire. They go to the wire.
It's a mirror match. But you know what we're doing? What we're doing is what Arcade1up should be doing.
Yeah.
Like, we're perfect. Like, we're like the petri dish. Listen, we're testing these things. Listen, this needs to be like this. No back out system. Just keep a room and we just alternate. And we can all just chat in one room, even the viewers.
Yeah.
Why don't we have that? That's what makes it. This is what makes that unit the best unit. But we have to do the extra things to make it even better.
And I think like adding a friend system on there, like I mentioned, but the only reason I say that there's some people you don't want to in the room. Some people you don't want to play.
like automatically. Like if Console Fanboy came on and he says he's blocking Turbo Joe, like, block. I don't want him as a friend. I don't want to see him. You know. Yeah. That way, like, it just makes it a lot easier for everybody to just, have fun, get the most. And then you had mentioned on in the group and online about having a system where we could just see everybody on this unit, all 12 games.
There's people on there.
Once you first come in, say, oh, you know what? There's someone finally in tennis. Let me go play them in tennis. Because by the time you get there, they're waiting and nobody's there. They probably backed out. But if you know where everybody is at, you can just do an auto start into that game and you're good to go. Yeah, it would be cool, right? If you had the friends list and you could see Turbo Joe's like still trying to beat that record on Echo Fighters, which that dude has the #1 spot there, or whatever. Yeah, dude, that would work awesome. I know NBA Jam it was definitely what Code Mystics did that. So they have something a little bit different. But I mean, maybe we could expect something like that with Killer Instinct, but I wish it was just like, I guess everyone would have something similar, like Arcade1up say we need this, that, but I guess they can't. You have your Discord in the description, so Khan could join us. He could get these hands. Like, listen, Turbo Joe, I need you to revenge my death, cause this guy, you know what he likes to do? I don't know how he does it, but like it'll be like the last hit, and he'll run around and just tap me, and I'm dead. Like, it always goes to the last round. He steals rounds from me, so I need you to go mop Kongs R Us on here, bro. Just to say it real quick, my Discord is actually on the Overthink Gaming page. If you go to like the About, it's in there. I'll put it on this one too. I'll find the link here in a little bit, but definitely if anybody wants to join it, it's on my main Discord, but I'll make a voice channel. But I was thinking about actually making a Big Blue Discord. Like, I know Fighter, I don't know, what is it? Fighters Evil, put your quarters on the glass. I'm not sure which one,
Rev directed me to, but I don't want shit. That's a lot of tryhards to go there. I want like art community, whether
just
it's
more
people,
casual players.
casual.
You know?
Yeah.
When it's Friday, it's Saturday night. You got nothing to do. Play a couple of rounds. You know, we was there for like a couple of hours there, busting it out. We're having fun, talking
that
shit.
was fun as fuck, man.
I do it every weekend if I get, definitely, it's so much fun.
Mad Dad's come there, stole a couple of rounds. Said, I gotta go. Fucking bum ass.
Hey,
Fucking
Mad Dax,
grandpa.
I'm supposed to get him, like him in a footy comedy. I want to get them. I want to talk to them too, man. The thing with Mad Dads, I saw him play a little bit. What'd you say? It was past his bedtime, right?
Yeah, he had to go to bed, take his vitamins, and go to sleep. You know, when you old, that arthritis start kicking in, and you know you got to get your sleep.
Mad Dax was out by like 10, dude.
He's like,
Mad
I
Dax
gotta
was
go
like
to
10,
bed.
10. I gotta go to bed. I'm not sure which time zone he's in, but it was like 10.
He's your
Central.
time zone. He's in Texas too.
Oh,
he's
dude.
in your time zone too. You know, he's over there taking naps and shit.
On a Friday, 10 o'clock,
Like
I'm out. Friday
he
night.
told me, he said, listen, when I go out, I gotta take a nap before I go out. That's what he told me, bro. I know I ain't supposed to say that, but fuck it.
Yeah. So, dude, I don't know if it's just me, dude, but I'm gonna share this real quick. John D over here posted on Twitter. He said Street Fighter 2 Big Blue uses the same speakers as the rest of the 3/4 scale line. If anyone's having issues, make sure the 3mm jack input is connected all the way. Deeper is better. Love that dude, man. He says some funny shit.
He be doing that shit on purpose.
No speaker gate. So that shit made me laugh, dude. But I noticed that somebody, I think Bobby Vu said it in a stream to put the jack all the way in, which I did it, but it was already all the way in. It makes some crackling noise. I get worried. I'm like, I'm not fucking with it. It's all the way in there. That sounds nasty, right? But dude, I got an app on my phone today. It's called Decibel. And I know it's not the best way to experiment. That's why I didn't make a video or anything on it. But I measured the decibels coming out of that motherfucker and compared it to my Mortal Kombat Legacy. Mortal Kombat is like way louder, dude. Like you can I don't even need the fucking phone to look at it. Like to me, I only have 5 cabinets. I don't have a lot of Arcade1up cabinets. To me, it's not like it's low, like there's an issue, like it bothers me. It's a home arcade.
But you know that there's a difference.
There's a difference, like just in that one. I heard the Turtles has something similar, and it bothers me a little bit. Like I want to buy an amplifier, made better speakers, because what I remember as a kid, I remember going to the fucking arcades and hearing Dawson's fucking Elephants loud as fuck. And I don't know if I want that experience, because when I turn on all my cabinets, I don't hear the Street Fighter, but I hear everything else. Like it's really there's an issue with it. I know John D's saying that there's not right here, but I think it's not that bad.
If it's the same speakers, right? If we change the speakers, we're probably going to have the same issue. So it probably is not a hardware thing. It's probably a software issue.
Yeah.
So they probably got to, do a firmware and fix it. Of enough people complaining about it,
They're not the same.
It should get addressed.
They're not the same.
You
know, a Buck Hunter, are you going to tell me that's the same paper cone speaker in my Big Blue as there is in the
I'm just saying, this is what the man says. Listen.
When I was putting that thing in there, I looked at the speakers, and I remember, when my dad stripped my mother's Ford Escort for parts back in the 80s. It was the same door panel speaker from 1989. That's in there, I swear. It's in those things right now. Ford Escort paper speakers.
Paper speakers.
$2 each, right? So you got $2 each, and you got a $6 fucking stool. You got a 900% profit. I paid $750 for that.
You better put them headphones in and enjoy that bitch.
I shouldn't have to put headphones.
That's what you better do. Listen, I'll tell my boss about it, but I think that these are more than adequate.
I'll tell my boss about it. Did I hear that? I heard that shit. You guys heard it right here. You fucking clip that shit. I'll tell my boss about it.
Tell your boss that I paid $700 for the iArcade and I paid $700 for the Big Blue.
Oh, Garage Gamer here saying that he hated the elephants. Yes, dude, those elephants
Yeah,
were
freaking-
fucking annoying, but he
Okay, I'm gonna
Monero
admit
speaker
something.
in
I
Burger
think
Time
I'm
is
old.
louder. My Monero speaker in Burger Time is louder than the Big Blue. I got one Monero speaker. Why is that louder than my two Big Blue speakers that are like at my ear level? They're at my ear
First
level.
of all, that's
you
because
thought
you're
it
deaf.
would sound better, right? The speakers coming at you.
They're
I
at my
mean,
ear
that was a money like that was a reason to buy it.
Right, it's
Okay.
supposed to punch. Bro, I was in Eastern Pennsylvania a couple of months ago, right? When I was with Tommy Tallarico at the Crayola event, and we were at this retro store. This guy had the real Big Blue, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is like a replica of the Big Blue, right? And I walked upon the Big Blue. It was like this massive thing, right? These big, giant 6x9 speakers, right, on each side, like pumping into your ears, like what Jay said with the elephants smacking you in the eardrums. With like, this does not give me that experience. I mean, my cell phone speakers are loud. Like my cell phone speakers.
Now you're being disrespectful.
Yeah, you're being disrespectful. We got to call you out.
Now
Joe.
you're being disrespectful.
It's not that bad, but it sucks. It's
Bro,
like
come on. How big is the speaker in here? How big is the speaker in a cell
You're
phone?
being disrespectful, bro. You're being disrespectful.
they're better than a cell phone speaker.
Listen,
Joe.
I
have
know.
to say
I'm going to
that.
tell you. I'm going to say
Measure the decibels.
maybe it's me and you. I'm old because when I hit the first volume, I'll be like, that shit is too loud for me. Volume 1 is. I don't listen to it loud, bro. Especially like when I'm trying. Okay, so when I get the game in, is the kids is asleep, and that volume 1, that shit sounds loud to me. Then I think I'm gonna wake up the kids.
I just think you should have some respectable sound. That's all. For $700 piece.
I agree. I agree. And I would agree that
I'm joking a lot when I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea, no?
But imagine this. So when you get to the KI is the thing that the nostalgia for me is hearing combo breaker or super combo. Like you're hearing that shit across the room when you were in the arcade.
Out of that back then.
You know they're not gonna be able to replicate that because they're gonna give us the same speakers. They're not giving us no subwoofer or bigger speakers. So that's gonna be my big thing that they're gonna miss on. They'll probably get everything else, but that sound is not gonna be there.
But that's how it was for me when I was at the pizzeria playing on a Big Blue when I was 14. I remember those, and that's what Jay said about those elephants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we remember, there's a badass freaking soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? In that game, like my wife knows nothing about Street Fighter, but when she hears like a Street Fighter tune, she's like, "That's fucking Street Fighter, right? What is that?" You know what I'm saying? Like she knows what Street Fighter is. Like some iconic music, and I wanted to hear it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
And the thing in KI, what it does, like it was designed for you to like kind of hear it normal. And then like I think I heard that, like I saw some series on Killer Instinct, and they were saying the developers were saying they designed it where it was like a good level, but when it did like combo breaker and all those like ultra combo, like it got louder.
They wanted you to catch your attention. They wanted you. They wanted to be the hot girl in the room, because they were the new kid on the block. And what else? What other way can you get there? You have to do crazy shit, push the levels. You had people over here doing fatalities and shit, and then you had the staple, Street Fighter that's been the granddaddy in the room for the longest time. What else you gonna do? Get loud, be bombastic, and grab your attention. So,
Dreamcast guy over here saying his Killer Instinct. He's got the real deal. Shakes the house. Hey, we ain't gonna get none of that shit. I can tell you that right now. But for sure, I just want at least where we could tell that good little punch. But I ain't expecting it. It has fucking paper speakers, according to Joe. And
he said they got the Escort speakers.
He's saying that his
85
Samsung and Galaxy speakers are better. I don't know about that.
1989, man.
His Ford Escort, what year?
1989.
Oh, okay.
GT.
I'm sorry. You're 85. The car is 89.
You know what? Right here, Console Fanboy says KI is loud and dumb, but he says something right here. Where do you say? God, I hate KI. You know what the thing about KI I gotta say though is it's nostalgia. It gets me. I fucking love that game, but I have it on the Xbox One. the Code Mystic Sport, and I don't play it, dude. I don't like. I'll play it for a little bit every once in a while. I'll bust out the arcade stick and I'll play it, but I want that fucking Arcade1up cabinet.
Arcade1up gets you because it's about the nostalgia. You're looking at that machine that looks like the same thing that you used to play in the arcade. It has the artwork. It has the sounds. It just, when you put it in.
Are these the same speakers as a Big Blue?
Yeah, dude. No. Oh, here Garage Gamer says the best Arcade1up speakers are actually on their pinball cabs.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, do I get the same paper cone speakers in my Big Blue?
I'm sure they're not.
Because I paid $650 for this pinball. It has glass. It has metal. The speakers sound really nice. I mean, at an appearance, it's gorgeous. And
so
it was actually
good speakers.
It was cheaper than the Big Blue, and they sound. The music sounds better. I mean, the speakers sound better. I don't understand how come. They should use the same quality throughout all of them. Like we were just talking. I was talking to Jay about this later last week. Like they should just be all like the same. When you buy a car, like you could expect the same. Like from Toyota, you get quality throughout. With every car. I don't know. Do I make any sense? Like
no, you do. And
uniform.
And we shouldn't ignore the sound is like it's going down. It definitely is. Like it's not the worst. It's not a fucking cell phone disc, but it definitely is going down. And I'm not digging it. Like in Big Blue is like I just wish I had a little bit more. And I've been thinking about modifying the speaker, but I'm like after I buy the fucking cabinet, after I fucking modified the fucking sticks, and after I bought the fucking fridge thing, like dude, it's like we're trying to make it what we
plug
wanted.
In some headphones, and you better call it a fucking day.
Yeah, that's all. But dude, you brought up something when you said the Killer Instinct. It's like Arcade1up, like whatever. It's different. We were talking about this when we were playing Friday. I have Street Fighter on fucking everything. I can play it on fucking almost anything I fucking have on the Switch, PS4, PC. I have it fucking everywhere. But there is something about playing it on Big Blue that we are enjoying. And I'm probably going to say the same with Killer Instinct. I love the game. It's a lot of nostalgia. I may not want to get online with people because when people know that game, it's not an easy game to pick up. We're going to get our ass whooped. It's like getting juggled.
It's going to be more Marvel. It's going to be just like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
Juggling fucking infinite fucking combos. And these people, they know how to change shit. Like, like dude, let me fucking fall.
This shit.
Dude. And listen. No one wants to get freaking juggled the whole game.
Bro,
fuck no, that shit ain't fun.
Play X-Men versus Street Fighter. There's no juggling.
That's what I meant to say. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Yeah,
that's like alpha for me. That's why this whole thing's working.
Okay, because I know Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah,
I literally last for about 5 seconds.
Exactly.
That's my juggling shit. Millennials play that shit, man. Play fucking
dude. Millennials play that shit. I fucking love that. That's fucking true. But yeah, dude, the KI. If I don't know if Joe's throwing a pass on it because he hardly has any room. Instead, you're buying.
Listen.
My strategy is for this wall right here. I got one more vacancy next to the Legacy is gonna go 1981, right?
Yeah, and you know what?
Someone got theirs today. Oh, direct from
I live far away, so I should get it tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, usually when it ships out from Florida, I can't remember where it ships out somewhere close.
Wherever it's coming from your last. That's it. Just know that.
Yeah, it got scanned this morning in New York, so I should be getting it tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
I don't know, but I want the Golden Axe cab. I mean, I have room for 5 more. I'm going to be very stingy now with my last 5 vacancies. I'm just not going to impulsively buy. Like, would I like Killer Instinct? Yeah, but I got to see what the next few years is going to hold. Because I got 5 vacancies and I got years to go before I.
Make sure that whatever you do, when that MK come out, the MK online, that you get that so Zohar can get some revenge on your ass.
Yeah, I'm passing on the more. I got my more.
What?
I'm happy.
What?
Dude, if it comes online, you're going to pass on it?
Yeah,
dude, no. I even want to do my Legacy. I'll either mod it or just keep it, dude, and reskin it with the Zohar edition with the Johnny Cage.
The same way you don't really care to play, Miss Pac-Man for high score. The same way, I wouldn't care for Wi-Fi.
Dude, I just want to be disrespectful and pull off a fatality on somebody's ass. And then when I really start busting their ass and do the the whatchamacallit, the mercy, that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. They're
Yeah.
like this, I'm gonna mercy you so I can come kill you again.
I'm pretty good at all the Mortal Kombat. I don't think you'd want it.
Oh, hey, I'm hearing
so
it right here.
You're gonna talk that shit and then say I'm not getting it. He said,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it.
Hey, you know what? But before I want to squeeze this in real quick. He's getting a class of 81, and I wanted that cabinet so fucking bad, but that price, I'm like, dude, $600, I can't. Well, guys, I went the cheap way out, and I got the fucking 40th anniversary of Mrs. Pac-Man, which
He got
I'm
the
working on the
82.
video of it. Or what class?
He
of
got
what?
the class of 82.
I got the dumb, I got the
He got the cousin. It's good.
I got the cheap little one. All right, so it doesn't come with a riser. It doesn't come with a lit marquee, but it's the old budget price we've been asking for, $299. I got a fucking cheap ass fucking. I hate that generic fucking. You know what? It's not bad. The riser, generic riser, is just that Arcade1up logo. It's fucking. It's nasty, dude. It's an eyesore.
Straight black, right?
Yeah, it should have been straight black. And then if you want to turn it around, it's like it shows those holes. So I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. But you could turn it backwards, but then my OCD is all like, it doesn't have that little lip.
Yep.
So
it starts fucking with your brain. Like,
yes.
No, I need that.
Etsy sells nice graphics for the what do you call it? Let me show you a custom riser that I got from my Dreamcast machine that I built. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
The one that you've been teasing since 1985?
Yeah, fucking NFL Blitz.
Dude, Joe's been teasing that for months, man. That he's gonna show a video. It's been like 4 months, right, UEG?
At least it was before. It was the start of the summer.
Yeah. I'm gonna
don't worry, you're gonna get it.
But there she is, man.
Yes.
That baby, huh?
His little Dreamcast arcade. That's fucking badass. The Japanese sticks right there. That's fucking sweet. But you know what? I will say, if anybody is looking for that cheap fucking version, the no scores online, it's got the same games except two. I forgot which ones. I know it's Dig Dug 2, and I forgot the other one. I can't think of it off my head. But it's got 10 games.
You got the fast Pac-Man, you said, the fast mix Pac-Man.
So it's got the fast one, but it doesn't have a rapid fire or whatever, on Galaga. But I don't care for that shit. Like, even on is it the PlayStation, or I think it's a Switch, I have a compilation, and I don't use that shit, man. It throws me off.
I like the original versions. I don't want no friggin' emulated. I don't want no sequels or anything like that.
I need fast Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man?
Miss Pac-Man, I need to be fast. I cannot play the slow one. It feels like I'm stepping in quicksand.
It speeds up as you get further in the game, man. Why do you need it? That's cheap.
Zohar brought up Mappy on that game. Have you guys played Mappy?
That's Pat's game. That's Show Me Retro.
Oh, dude, that game was pissing me off, dude.
Horrible.
It's fun.
That game looks like someone rejected that game.
It's a learning curve.
eggs, dude. That's fucking funny, Garage Gamer. But yes, dude, Mappy. I was playing. It's fun, but it's just weird. It's fucking hard, dude.
Hard.
Yeah,
it's like fucking turbo version of elevated action with no shooting. It's like running up and down. I don't know. It's really fast,
Yeah, dude. It's definitely not a game for me, but definitely I like the list of games. $300. Fucking add another 45 for a fucking riser. When you come out winning rather than playing for that 81, unless you're a high score chaser like Joe, which he is. Obviously, he's number one over here on Echo Fighters, and he's over here hardcore on that.
There's only 5 people playing that game,
dude. Yes, the line.
Go ahead and try it, bro. Go ahead and get anywhere close.
If I play that game, I would murder you. I would murk you.
I want to watch you do one credit right now. You'll get 30,000 points. Go ahead.
Murk you.
Turn that fucker on. Go ahead.
Listen. It's back there. I'll play it tonight. And when I beat it, I'm gonna post it on you, baby.
I'm gonna screen watch.
Did you see my record? Come see me.
Did you see it yet, brother?
I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it to know I'm gonna beat that ass.
It's number 1, man. Come on now.
Oh, he's gonna show off that his score or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
First of all, he probably put a cheat code in there. I don't trust that dude.
Oh no! Look at this. Oh no! Can you guys see that? Oh, it's probably out of focus, right?
No, we see it. Turbo Joe right there, number 1. Dude, you're beating the dude by what, like twice as much almost? Oh, not twice, but pretty damn close.
I haven't uploaded my last. I'm averaging about 400,000, so I'm waiting for someone to. Like,
David, watch. I'm calling him out right now. That's not gonna last. If I don't sleep tonight, I'm taking that score down.
I'll bury this score. I'm waiting. I'm trolling. This is what Rexer does to me. He'll friggin' dangle a carrot over my head, and I'll beat the score, and then he'll double and triple my shit, Rexer, man. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna wait till someone beats it, and I'm gonna quadruple it and laugh.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't mention they didn't have a light up marquee. I'm not sure if I said that, but over here they were asking.
There isn't one, but my man Angel Otero, he can make it. He can make it.
All right, you might have to connect me with him. I'm not sure if I want it, but I did see somebody selling one for like 70. He makes them, and I don't know who it was. I think it was somebody else. I saw. Who was it? Kessel. What's his name? Kel Styles, or I can't say his name. Arcade, whatever. I think I saw him.
Right here. There's a marquee that with my logo on it that he made me is freaking awesome. And he's made a few of them for me. He's made me the Miss Pac-Man on my party cade. He's made a couple for my counter cade.
You have to link up with you with that.
He's nasty, bro. He's nasty. Oh,
for sure. But the thing is, like, I thought it was gonna bother me. It really doesn't, dude. Like, because when I'm playing it, it just whatever. It doesn't bother me. But I may get it just because it's part of my brain. Like I said, like you said, fuck you in my brain. That's like the only one that's not lit. So it kind of bothers me. But you know what? I'm gonna make sure I put this in my video. But one of my homies came over, dude. I grew up with this guy. We used to play games back in the day. We used to play arcades. But this dude, like, once we went high school, we stopped playing fucking games, dude. We started discovering chicks and all that shit. And over time, I ended up coming back over time. So like most of my 20s, I missed it. And I think like in my mid to late 20s, I came back to gaming. He never came back. So every time he comes over, he'll play like a little bit. He plays Madden, and that's about it. So I got these 1-ups, and he's like, dude, this is so fucking cool. Well, he sees them. He doesn't really play when he comes over. He'll see him. He comes over a lot, and he saw the Mrs. Pac-Man. Dude, we could not stop playing that shit. Mrs. Pac-Man and Galaga, he was hooked, dude. So I think this cabinet and the 81 are going to be like, many people are pissed off, you know, or they joke around like they're making too many Pac-Mans, but damn, is that seller? Because I saw this casual dude get hooked.
Seller. If you go to anybody's cabin arcade, like if there's probably like 3 or 4 games or 3 or 4 cabinets that really get a lot of good gameplay. It's going to be your Pac-Mans, whether it's your Miss Pac-Man or your Miss or Mr. Pac-Man. It's gonna be Galaga. It's gonna be one of the fighters.
Namco could never make a game ever again and live forever off its IPs. The company. That's how much, you know, how big Pac-Man is, and Galaga, and, you know, Soul Calibur. They have so many, you know, Time Crisis. They can go forever. You know, just recycle IPs.
Yeah, I didn't realize that shit. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much, but I've been playing it. And that's the main reason I haven't made the video, is because I play that more and I'm doing other shit. It's been a busy week.
I got a question for both of y'all. I'll go with Turbo Joe first. Out of those cabinets that you have there, what cabinet gets the least amount of play?
Right now, I guess it's what have you done for me lately kind of thing. I if I had more time, I'd be playing one of them all, but I'd say the least right now.
Stop stuttering and tell me which one.
Pinball.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I haven't.
No, but that's not even fair. Like, I mean, in terms of your arcades.
Well, I haven't played Marvel since I built my Soul Calibur machine.
since the juggling days.
I'm sorry.
Since the juggling days. That's why. He's like,
I did go on there a few times to get my ass juggled. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I left that and I started learning X-Men versus Street Fighter, because, like you said, as soon as I get in there, I'm juggled and the match is over. Like, the match didn't even start and I'm already like dead. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I never really played that, so it's too late to start that. I feel like with X-Men versus Street Fighter, it's more like Street Fighter Alpha. So I was more familiar with that. And it was easy to pick up and play, and none of that cheap juggling crap, you know?
Okay.
But now that I had the Dreamcast machine and the Big Blue for my Wi-Fi needs, I don't, you know, this could be expendable. Like, I would get rid of this before I got rid of my Legacy, my Capcom Legacy. This would go first. Maybe, I don't know. It's a Marvel product. It's a licensed Marvel product. Like, this thing will always have resale value. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not playing it right now.
Hey,
right?
Just to put it out there, Joe is. I was talking to Joe. I think Nick was there, and Joe was asking how much should he sell it for, like 200.
fucking know.
Joe,
Like,
you're
should
trying to
I,
get
should
rid of
I
it
ask
cheap,
for a bag
man.
of potatoes and some tomatoes? Like, dude, you can easily get $350 off of that bitch.
Dude, you could probably get more, but $350 for sure. Dude, what's up with the people trying to sell cabinets for like $1,000 turtles right now and shit?
They're high, bro.
That's
They're
why
high.
I saw that people selling brand new shit for $800 on eBay plus shipping. I'm like, wait a minute, I can just go to GameStop and get it. I don't understand.
No,
Maybe
especially the turtles got me all riled up because I'm like this. So you're telling me you're gonna sell me the old turtles that has no Wi-Fi for
It's got the old-
$1,000,
got the old art.
where I could buy the new one
the
for
art, bro.
I know the art, but goddamn, I'll buy me some art. God damn it, for
Yeah,
for $650, $700, and I got Wi-Fi.
I think people think they can sell the original one for more because it's got the artwork. You know,
Dude,
it's more.
they're
It's
high.
more
They're high.
getting the original.
I
machine.
refuse. I am and if it's not the asking, the regular price, I'm not paying for it. There's no way. So my man, what's yours?
I'm going to ask you
OGC.
that question too. I want to know after Jay.
I go last. Jay, tell me what cabinet is not getting no love in your house?
No love is or hardly any love is golden tea. I fucking dude, I
Oh.
was crazy about that golden tea. I was
Oh, you
looking
played
for it
that,
for
man.
months.
If I ever came to your house, that'd be the first one I'd
Yeah.
want to play. Yeah.
The only reason because I need to play a second player, But when my friend comes over, the same one, the casual one, I used to play golden tea with him at the bars like back in the day, man. So he wanted to play that so bad, and he had fun though. He enjoyed it. So it'll be a game I play when people come over for sure. But by myself, I played a few games and it's kind of boring. If that shit was online, maybe it'd be more fun. But by yourself, it's kind of boring. But I think the game's badass. I don't regret it, and I don't want to sell it. So I still have room. That's why.
Then you're content.
Mhm.
Good. Like, I'm not sure yet. I mean, she does look pretty, but like I haven't been playing it. I don't have to worry about it right now because I still have some vacancies if I want to keep expanding. I told you guys I want a Star Wars trilogy. I want a Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, Joe, Joe,
wanna see
this
that so bad.
I'm gonna have to bring that up here a little bit, but yeah.
I'm getting the Golden Axe, and I want a Sega Legacy, man. I know you guys can do that, President. Ask your president. Give me a Sega Legacy, man. You know what I mean? Give me a Midway Legacy.
I think
That's your
that's
boss.
going to be a legacy. I think that's going to be a legacy unit. They came out with enough games of Sega that they can pull those licenses together and
Hey,
stuff.
so yeah, ask your boss, dude, for sure.
Definitely.
So I'm first of all, Brad, I'm gonna give you a forewarning. Do not get riled up because he's gonna get riled up. A vein's gonna pop out his neck and shit. But for me, it's iArcade. iArcade's not getting any love in my house.
Real quick,
That's
Joe is competitive into high scores. Supposedly, this guy.
The Justin Timberlake.
Now I missed steps here because that thing was broken, man.
That
You'll
sounds
see it.
like
You'll see it
excuses.
staticking when I start dancing. What is it? Fast forward.
Supposedly, Joe is the bad right here, man. Dude, look at you go, man.
Well, the girls were laughing at me, man. It's like 6'5" Jooch standing on that machine, shaking it.
Damn, Joe, you got some moves right there, dude.
I'm just following the game. But I told you I can't dance for shit. But if you put me on one of those things, I act like I know what I'm doing.
All right, you gotta tell people what you said to me and Nick over here. You said I can't dance, but what?
I can't dance for shit. But if you put me in front of a Dance Dance Revolution and if I hit my steps, I think it looks like I know what I'm doing, man. No?
No, you gotta say word
you
for
told
word.
us something else. What'd you tell us? You turned into who?
Justin Timberlake.
This dude told us he turns into Justin Timberlake.
I said we pushing. We're gonna sign a petition.
Yeah,
We getting a
Arcade1up,
petition.
come out with the fucking Dance Revolution. You got your fucking commercial right here. You got a real player playing it. You don't need to steal it off anywhere else. We got Turbo Joe right here, man.
Listen,
He'll turn it to
he'll test the game out for us. All
How
that.
does
He's like, listen,
Tron
you're
come
missing
out
a couple of
before
songs.
Revolution, man. How does Tron come out before Dance Dance Revolution? I don't know. Answer
Because
me
it's
that.
for the
because-
old people, man. They haven't got to the 90s yet or 2000s. They're slowly climbing up. They're barely hitting the 90s, man. So
We just got in like 99 with the
They teased us with
Red
Buck
version.
Hunter, and we're in the mid 90s with Marvel, right?
94, 96, I think.
yeah, that's before Dance Dance, isn't it, dude? I think
Yeah.
if
Oh,
they ever
yeah.
came out with it.
Yeah, Dance Dance was what, like early 2000, right? That's like Dreamcast, PS.
Mr. Console Fanboy is he's playing detective. He saw a statue in your place, and he's asking, "What is that statue?"
Oh yeah. I forgot that one.
Oh,
Yeah, what is that statue, Joe?
a dance pad.
Hey, and just to throw it in there while he's looking for that, we need fucking Papa Brad right here. He says he has a DDR video. I want to see that.
he has the pad and everything. He said, "I've been practicing. I've been practicing. I am
You know
ready."
that pad don't work right, man, for that game. It's like the fucking pad with the
Oh,
NES.
there you go.
Actually, bro, it does do pretty good, bro.
Yo,
If you-
console, get the lotion out. He brought the statue out.
I don't know. I want the real thing. I think if I had like a nice hardwood mat, it's way better than this stupid thing. Absolutely, you know. That's why I want a real one.
There was somebody. The community is awesome. They've made a couple of those already, and that thing. Yeah, that's the one. The console. Did you get the lotion out? There it goes. You got it.
Oh,
Did
he's
you take a
again.
snapshot? Take that snapshot for later.
Yeah.
What?
But if we get Zohar though, if we get him into our Discord with the big blue dude, for
First
sure.
of all,
This dude
right
quits,
now,
dude. We're kicking him out of the Discord.
This is the rule. Zohar, if you join our group, right? It's the first of 5. You have to play all 5 games, and you have to play it like you're playing. Don't go to the corner and start teabagging people and start crying. You got to play the whole game. Take your lumps.
Like I invite you to my house for dinner, right? I serve you a drink, and then you fucking bounce when I turn my back. I mean, where the fuck you finish the deal?
And then me and Joe are talking on the Discord. I'm like, oh, he said that he don't want none of Turbo Joe. He wants to play me, which you know, I think I won maybe a couple games, but Zohar pretty much kicked my ass. This dude plays so cheap, like dude, he gets you in the corner and you're fucked.
But then he call you out if you do the same thing.
What's so funny is that Zohar actually said, "I know I play cheap."
Listen, there is no fear in fucking Street Fighter. You better come correct, because I'm gonna do anything. If I could pick up sand and throw it in your fucking eye, I would do it if I could win the game. Okay, that's how I do. That's how I roll.
Speaking of Street Fighter and the Big Blue, there's one more thing I wanted to bring up because I was told Jay brought this up to me last week or a couple of weeks ago. He said there's like rust spots on his screw on the Big Blue. And I was like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" So I ain't even oblivious. You know, the left player's side where it gets the most use, right? So I looked at mine. I turned the light on. And I looked at mine. And I had the same like. All right, so you know where I'm going, UAG. I got a rusted Arcade1up. Is what I'm telling you. My shit's rusted.
The screw. It's just the screw.
That's because you got too much salt in your game. That's why.
Man. That's the only one that's rusted, bro.
You got to put some duct tape on that bitch.
Why do I need to put anything on it, man?
No, that screw turns like black and shit like that. Like it's.
So we
mine's
got,
a lot
so we
worse.
got nickel. We got nickel plate. We got a nickel plated screws.
Dude, I was sanding my screw down, dude. Yeah, it gets wild, man. What'd you say, Joe? They have cheap screws. They've been cheap with the screws.
All right, so now I'm the one-up president, right? I'm thinking, maximizing profits. I got the stool, right? I'm making $100 on my stools. I'm making $100 on my speakers because So now, what else can I make money with?
$100 on my speakers. Go on, Joe. Don't stop, dude.
All right, so we gotta buy 1 billion screws because we're selling millions, hundreds of thousands of Arcade1ups. So how can we save a fortune? I gotta buy 1 billion screws. I'll tell you how. I'll get the 1 cent screws instead of the 4-cent screws. And that's how
Listen,
we
that's a
did.
lot of money. If you add up 3 cents
Times
and there's
5
like
million.
probably like 10 screws in each unit, that's a lot of money. But
Right.
I'm not agreeing that that's happening.
But
I'm just saying that's a lot of money.
That's how it max. But that's the vibe as a consumer I get. You know, when I'm
Dude, those screws are
Yeah.
less than a cent, man. They're probably like 10%, dude. They are bad,
You
dude.
buy one, get 10 free.
I'm telling you. So, what does that tell? What does that say about us? We can sit here and joke about them, but we like so passionate.
But we still
about
recommend the product.
them. Right, man.
You know what? Dreamcast Kyle right here has a good little thing. He says, just think in 10 years when all these machines don't work anymore, all of us will have a mighty stool collection. But the thing is, you know what's true about this is that John D already said on, I think, UAG stream that they were going to look at third parties. They weren't going to be selling parts and all this shit. The one part is that they need to focus, because we could replace the screens, we could replace the buttons, we could replace anything. MDF, we could probably do it our own, get fucking everything outsourced. The only thing that's really hard to outsource is the PCB and the encoders. If you guys can think of anything else, I think those are the two main things. Just keep those two in stock, sell them or some shit. Other people want to change out PCBs. People just want to have extra shit happens. I think in the future, if those PCBs don't get reproduced and kept, I think we're gonna be fucked unless you want to mod your cabinet.
I think we will get there, but you gotta look at right in terms of this. The ports are crowded, right? And you have one container. Are you gonna put 10 a million boxes of $700 cabinets, or are you gonna put $50 PCB boards in there? I'm thinking I'm gonna put the $700 cabinets in there. So I think eventually we will get there. It'll probably be the end of next year.
But shit, I don't think we're ever gonna get there unless.
No, I highly doubt it, because you want to make sure that you keep it going. You keep it going. Unless or they make it where you get the cheaper version of cabinets for like $300.
I see Arcade1up as a company. We got your money and that's it. Deal with it yourself, third party. I don't think they even have it in the plans. They don't care about the PCBs. I think they just care about making money and that's it. They don't think about the future of it. Hey, we're gonna come out with another one. We're gonna come out with a better one. We're gonna come out with one online.
They want to be in everybody's home
with more.
That's
success.
The goal.
The investors want to make more profit. So
that's the goal. If they want to be in everybody's home, they have to keep that. They got to keep the ball rolling. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee that happening in the future. I mean, call me naive, call me, foolish.
Now, it is a possibility that they would maybe in the future, but I can't see them going back to like Gen 1.
But I don't see. I think they'll probably support 1 year. So like whatever came out within the last year, they'll probably back that up.
It's hard for me to see that happening. I mean, how long have they been around? Is it 4 years? I don't know. I'm taking a guess.
It's about 3 years now.
3 years,
4 years.
All right, it's not long at all, but we've never seen them sell PCB. Have
but
we?
I will say that they're not going to. I can pretty much rest assured that how you was able to buy light up marquees.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to be able to get that. You're not going to be able to get. The only thing that you'll be able to get is the machine, a riser, and a stool, and hopefully the PCB board. If
yeah, and encoders are huge too, right? Because they're only for that, like the cable and all that.
That encoder. So like, let's say you can use the same encoder for Big Blue, the Marvel versus Capcom, Street Fighter versus X-Men, and the Legacy cabinet. So they try to make it where it can work for more than one unit. So like all the Pac-Mans are the same. That would work with probably Burger Time and stuff like that. So it does work for more than one unit.
Yeah, it's just the vibe I got off John D. It sounded like he didn't really wasn't looking into it, or they weren't looking into the parts, more third party, and it's just maybe somehow they outsource their.
They're probably going to work with other people. Like he said, listen, I know everybody wants the cooling doors. We're not going to make them. but we'll give them to another person to make them, you know, and then we'll get paid off of what they make.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
she
can
does-
definitely see shit like that, but not the PCBs or shit like that. I don't know. We'll see. Call me wrong, whatever, but we'll see over time. I guess time will tell.
Me and you will have a bet on the side about this.
Yeah.
I think these things will hold up over time. I mean, I still have my original
Yeah.
Sega Genesis, and I got retro cartridges and stuff like that. So I'm skeptical that maybe with good care they'll just last. I don't know.
I think the thing that would probably go out faster than anything is probably the screens.
Yeah. Oh, the screens. But you could always upgrade the screen.
You can always upgrade the screens. You're right, but you know, there's some people like, you know, old school, like that just want the exact thing. Like Michael B is not gonna replace it with a third party shit. He's like, nope, I need it from Arcade1up. And so there's people like that.
Yeah, but then again, like once they start breaking down, people are gonna like sell it for parts.
Upgrade. They're gonna upgrade.
Yeah.
Like there's something better, bigger and better.
Could you guys ever foresee like a mega deal like Arcade1up and Nintendo linking up for a quick buck? You know, they had some amazing games from the 80s. You know, and these PCBs, is that what they're called? Can friggin' handle like the original Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Punch Out. Like people will go fucking batshit crazy over some Nintendo fucking arcade machines.
This is what could happen.
I know Nintendo's greedy and jealous.
Nintendo, it will come out. It will say Nintendo. It will not say one thing about Arcade1up. But in the back room, it's Arcade1up that produced it. Arcade1up will be the middle guy who puts everything together. They just won't get the credit. But
that makes sense.
We may get it. It just will.
Man, it would sell so fucking much, dude.
It's gonna sell. Anything Nintendo sells. Yeah. Nintendo is the only company that could sell us the same shit 10,000 times and we'll buy it each time. Like, oh man, I need that. I need that Mario Brothers. I need the new Mario Brothers.
If I can get a Nintendo Legacy with Mario, Donkey Kong, and Punch Out, man, I'd say goodbye, Marvel versus
I'm sorry.
Just
unless it's the Punch Out from NES. If you
that Punch
the
Out
arcade
sucks.
one sucks.
Dude, I hate that Punch Out, man.
It's dear to me. I love it, man.
I hate that fucking game. I can't even beat Glass Joe.
I can do without it, but I mean more for Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong. But I like the original Punch Out, man, because that looked amazing when I was a kid compared to like what I had at home. You know.
Hey, I gotta love this comment because I was wondering why the Outrun didn't have the Sega logos, and Dreamcast got out here. It says Sega will never put their logo on any of the 1UP machines. Been burned in the past by companies at games. I gotta admit that made me laugh.
That thing was terrible. Their emulation was terrible back in the
day. Yeah. That's why they had outsourced that shit to someone else for that last mini, right? It was a joke. They sold that in drugstores and all that shit.
That was the stocking stuffer. They were paying you to buy that shit. Like, please get this shit out my store, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What else is there? Something I had a list of things I wanted to bring up.
This guy's from 1985. A list. Did you write it?
Dude, that's the joke that Nick says is Joe's from 1985.
He's
man.
Over here. Let me see my list.
Who keeps a list like that?
He's over here. The list. Can you read this for me? It's too small.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So I got two more things. All right. So we talked about the screws, the paper speakers, lobbies, right? So we're thinking of how can Arcade1up make a little lasting power, a little side income, like, and we were just talking about early in the stream, like lobbies, like a friends list, and like what if they offered a service, like Netflix, $5 to $10 a month.
Yo, don't give me no fucking ideas, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Only Zohar and you want that, dude.
I want this to stay the same. What they need to do, really, if you want these lobbies to be more robust and be more fun,
I don't know.
You need to broaden the product line. You need to get online capabilities on the party cage, on the counter cage, on the head-to-heads. The more products that have these online capabilities, the more people we will be able to get into the lobbies. That's where they need to
way to get these people to play, because this is right now it's like a spoiled rich dad's fucking hobby to collect multiple ones. You know what I mean? Like,
and we also got to remember, like, that cabinet is probably going to be on a lot of people's Christmas list. So after Christmas, it's probably going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, I'm over here with Papa Brad's. Actually, I don't want to pay for no extra services.
Nope. I want it all included. That's the beautiful thing about Arcade1up. You don't you buy it and that's that. I mean, we pay for our service up front with the $700 price tag.
Yeah. And that's the way it should be, man. Like when I PC game anything, I'm not paying online. So anytime I see consoles doing that pay for online shit, I'm against it, man. That's why I don't even console game that much anymore. But that is a huge thing with Arcade1up is that, dude, you don't have to pay for the online service. And slowly they're making the little things. They're trying to do the voice chat. Did it with NBA Jam. They're slowly gonna maybe come out with it with Big Blue.
We're gonna get scan line very soon.
That's Big Blue. Scan lines is something I really enjoy on the Capcom Legacy. When I play Street Fighter on the Big Blue, it just throws me off a little bit. Seeing the pixel and shit.
We're gonna get it for you. We know your old eyes need the scan lines.
Dude, I don't give a shit about the scan lines, but I know people do. A lot of people love that shit.
Options. Some
good.
people that want it, some people that don't want it. Yeah, give them the options.
Because you know what it is? That's what I saw as a kid, and that's what I expect. I don't know. When I see a retro game now, you know what? PlayStation 4 spoiled me, man, because I started buying, arcade, hits, ported from the PlayStation Store, and they were giving me these CRT options, and they even give you like the tube TV effect, and they look spot on. And now I would just want it all the time, I don't know. And the Legacy gave it to, right?
I think Zohar is automatically anything that you like, you will automatically dislike. If you say yes, anything you say,
I think so too.
Say I hate Scanline. I love Scanline. I love him.
Maybe I'm older than you fuckers. No,
nah, we're the same age. We're the same age. I mean, I'm the youngest. I'm only like 27. So,
yo, how old are you really? Dude, you ain't no 27.
In my mind, I am. And that's what matters. Is mind over matter, baby.
Yeah. How do you know about
1980s official?
Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. You guys saw that one thing that when all the Arcade1up people were texting each other, check out this link, check out that link, because the thing with Arcade1up YouTubers is when someone talks about them, they get excited or they want to hear what they're gonna say. So some young cat went on there and did a tier system. We gotta talk about this young cat, man. So I went in there under this one, the OT side piece, and I straight up said, dude, Zohar isn't God tier, your video is trash. And I said that it's kind of like joking. And it's like a meme with like fucking Zohar. I love Zohar. I think his videos are the shit. He's so fucking unique. He does something in the community that's different. Everyone loves Zohar. Like, dude, one of the first people I saw in the community commenting all the time was Zohar. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? And then when I saw him make content, it totally changed the respect, right? I like, dude, this dude's creative. He's doing something really good. And he's saying the way it is, man. And he's unique. Well, I put Zohar, I forgot what he put him, like C tier. I'm like, nah, dude, he's God tier. You're trashing. He went through some kind of, dude, he was trying to like put me down. Like saying it was self-reflection or some shit like that. These young kids and something about being inclusive. And he put Kong's Are Us, which I love Kong. He put him S tier. I would have probably put him there too. But he said something on there. He says, because he's a person of color. I was like, dude, don't start that political fucking shit, man. I'm gonna, dude. Man. Yeah. I was all like, dude, I'm gonna comment the way I do. And that's it. And then he fucking hid my comments. I didn't even get that crazy. But it's just like, dude, that young cat was just too much, man. And I didn't even know that young people like that fucking play the Arcade1up. But I guess they do.
Well, I mean, that was his beef, though. He was like, "Yo, I'm young, bro. I'm a client, customer.
Yeah.
Show me some love, baby."
I just didn't like the way he was fucking he couldn't handle that somebody said his video was trash. The fact that he had to delete my comments, but I was all like, dude, listen, I just didn't like the way he spoke.
I'm all inclusive. There's some people with some disrespectful, but you know what? If you get in YouTube, that's what it's about. You're gonna get your haters. You're gonna get people that say some disrespectful shit. Just don't talk about my moms, and we good. I don't give a fuck what you write.
Dude, I'm like that too,
I'll
man.
leave it right on there. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I need to take a chill pill, man. You guys are so like relaxed and laid back, and I need to fucking like adopt that a little more. I've been going through a little rough stretch, but I'm gonna
I mean, but you got the Amico haters. They got pitchforks and lighter fluid and shit like that.
I wish there was a Amico person in here earlier. There was somebody from my channel, but he's gone. Yeah, fucking television Amico, man. That's not my jab.
Dude, don't disrespect me. I'm getting that thing. I got 2 coming. I got 2.
Nice, bro.
Two,
damn,
baby.
dude. Hey, it's like all these companies, like no one's your friend when it comes to company. Like when Nintendo, Sega, fucking everyone, fucking Sony. No way's your friend, but when it comes to Amico, Tommy's your friend, dude. That's the thing. Like, I'm not speaking to you, Joe, but I'm speaking to everyone. Everyone thinks Tommy's their friend. He's a businessman when it comes down to it. And I mean, the same thing with Arcade1up. Like, I love John D. I spoke to him in private. The dude is so fucking cool. He's chill. Like, a lot of people I hear that don't like John D. I'm like, why, dude? He's chill. Like, I think he's cool as fuck. But at the same time, I'm always going to respect people like that as a businessman. I'm not going to be like, oh, we're best friends. Now we hang out and shit like that. And we fucking don't even talk about Arcade1up and we just fucking do shit like hang out and don't talk about that. You know what I mean? Then I could say like, all right, cool. But if it's always about Arcade1up, people are businessmen. I'm always kind of careful about shit like that. That's why with the Amico is something I've never seen before. These people, a lot of these old men, not saying you, Joe, but they really think that Tommy Tallarico's their friend. The shit that he's done, man. You guys can go to my main channel. I've seen so much shit that I personally think are lies. I think the console just over and over getting delayed. Reasons to be skeptical, but it is a fun thing to follow. It is something that gets views because people want to know what's happening next. It's definitely a console, but
it's a polarizing thing. You're either you're on one extreme or the other extreme. There's no really in the middle thing.
Yeah, the animosity started because Tommy was very friendly to everybody, and then some people weren't included, I guess, and then they became the anti-Amico, like the access to no access bullshit, and then some people just made it like their whole like thing to just like
I think a lot of people like me just see through it and like, dude, like we have our own opinions on them.
Yeah,
it's just. Oh, what were you saying?
What didn't help was that it seemed like there's a lot of people just overreacting to like the infomercials and all the reactions to like the whenever Tommy would reveal something, you have people like, ooh, wow, oh my god, I can't wait, oh my, you know what I mean? So it kind of turn people off and like,
oh yeah, that shit was fake as fuck. My jaw dropping and shit.
So here I am liking Amico, but everybody around me is like so full of shit. I'm like, now it makes me look like a. I'm like,
and that's what I wanted to say. There are some legit people who like the Amico, and it's fine, man. Right, I could tell which ones are real and which ones fucking like are hardcore or excited.
Right. There's a lot of fake ones,
but there's a lot of fucking fake ones.
I think we should at least give it a chance. That's all I'm saying. I think you should give the product, and there may be some reasons why you wouldn't, right?
Yeah, you know
because the things that have been that happened and the on and off again, and some of the things that. He said one thing, we find out something else.
He try to make some promises. He said some things too early. He couldn't back it up. Like the whole exclusive thing. He's like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to do it, man. I'm not Nintendo. I can't just come out there and say, no, you're just gonna make it for me.
I don't think he realized how hard it was.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing is, when you say give it a chance, it doesn't mean investing into it. Doesn't mean to fucking get it day one. Doesn't mean buying these physical games that I feel like is a ripoff because the clamshells don't even close right, shit like that. But when it comes out, I'm gonna give it a chance by watching other people do reviews, and that's it, man. And if it's a cool console, it's a cool console. But I gave up on. I asked for my refund. I said I don't want this shit. Fucking prove it to me that you're a good console.
Bro, you over here. Turbo Joe, please speak to us. Let me know that you're not hanging yourself in the corner over something.
Turbo Joe, you okay? Did you pull us so hard on us?
Fuck this. He said,
all right, so check it out. So people complain.
I thought you hung yourself, bro.
Don't close. I mean, what is people? It's a book.
You complain about paper speakers. That's a paper box.
Dude, do me a favor.
It doesn't close. It doesn't snap.
Do me a favor. In your hand, hold your hand like this, right?
This is my $100 Game of Thrones DVD set, Blu-ray set. This don't close either. What do you mean?
Yeah, but for a video
that has
game,
weight.
they're
That
getting
has
tossed
weight that
around
makes
and
it
shit like
close.
that.
This is
Do me a
cardboard.
favor.
I
Do me a
paid
favor.
$60 for cardboard. Cardboard too. Right?
Put this in your hand like this. Put that in your hand.
There's
and
actually
see if
physical
it
media
starts
inside that Game of
folding
Thrones.
up.
What would you like? Tell me. Talk to me. What do you?
Okay.
Neither.
So the thing about this that is upsetting for me is the fact that you said that this shit is physical media, and all you fucking did was give me a fucking coin and a piece of paper. That's upsetting, and it shouldn't cost double the amount of the game for giving me a fucking coin.
You know what? There was a guy who did a review on
daughter,
it.
right? I bought this for my daughter. It's a physical game, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Physical, right?
Yes.
Put the physical disc in my physical PlayStation, and it requires a 40 gigs of fucking storage. So this ain't shit, but a code, right?
That's why I don't buy any physical games
Same
because
shit. Code. Just different way of getting your code. I still needed to go to the PlayStation store and get my Incredibles, even though I bought a Blu-ray, right? Same shit. I'm still gonna need, to go into the Amigos store to get my game. I don't know, bro. No.
So, but I thought Tommy Tallarico was the first person that figured that out about selling physical games and while they're really digital and shit like this. I thought he was the first person.
Tommy is plagued with wanting to satisfy everybody's needs. So
hey Joe, but show me this. Does a PlayStation case snap in and is it secure? Could you get it wet and just the plastic kind of
and it's not even biodegradable. This thing will.
He's
if
from
you put that on your
California,
shelf for more than 5 years,
please, bro,
gonna just disintegrate. It's just gonna disintegrate on your fucking shelf there, bro.
Toxic plastic. Save the world.
Listen, now give me my toxic plastic. When I'm collecting, I want the toxic plastic.
Yeah,
I want that shit that looks like
that game can go in the trash.
Like a moth is gonna eat it up after a week.
You know what though?
Honestly, I bought these to support the company. I could have just fucking waited till the system came out and get my digitals. I have like $120 of credit already from like buying those from buying merch. He was giving early on. He was giving you like golden tickets. So, but I only did it to support the company. All
right. In case of you guys don't know, the physical product, the system hasn't come out, but they sold the games. No system. There's no release date on the system. The system was supposed to come out in October 2020. That didn't happen. They delayed it to April 2021. They delayed it again to October 2021. And then now they delayed it to no one knows. No one knows when. They didn't even say. So it's kind of like crowdfunding to me. That's the reason why I don't respect it, because it's like they wanted more money. They come and give us money here. We're going to give you IOUs, basically a box with a fucking card that's an IOU, a game. It's going to be a game that supposedly RFID, you tap it in there and it's got a code in the back. You can sell it. What the fuck? You need more coffee with? You have somebody watching the stream. Your wife watching? You're like,
can I ask a question? Listen, this is only Spanish people that can do this. That can drink fucking coffee both like an hour or before they go to sleep, and they still go to sleep.
Hey, quick plug! If you guys drink coffee, you can buy a coffee mug from Console Fanboy. But anyways. Right, I gotta love his merch store. I love it. If you haven't seen it, Joe, you gotta check it out. Console Fanboy has a merch store now.
I gotta check out some of his videos. I haven't, I've seen some of his videos, but
there's some animosity between y'all two. Why do y'all hate each other? Come on, it's all love here. It's all love. Nah, dude. Right now, fucking Console Fanboy says Joe has the Miko. I hate it. It's like y'all two are back and forth, dude. When I saw that Street Fighter match, I could feel the tension in the room. And I had Joe on the Discord. He was yelling. He was screaming.
It's like, bitch.
He was mad at Zohar, man. He's like, dude, when he busts out Guile, he's mad, dude. He's like, bust a fucking Guile. He wants a Guile. He's getting the Guile. I was like, God damn. There's something between y'all two. I want y'all two to like just make up, man. Y'all both good dudes. It's all love, man.
He's respectful. He's never been disrespectful to me. We just bust each other's balls.
Yes, I know. You guys are awesome, man. You guys make me laugh. Yeah, but he does play cheap though. Say that shit.
That's because he's too aggressive. He's like, lay off for a second, man. You're too predictable, bro.
He's like Ken on cocaine or something, right? He goes in the corner. He doesn't stop, dude.
I was telling Overthink in Discord when he was fighting Zohar. I'm like, this is what he's gonna do. And basically the same shit I was telling him. Like I was coaching over there. Like this is gonna fucking do this. Like get in the corner and try and kick grab. You gotta prepare yourself. And I was like trying to coach him, man.
That kick grab, dude. The thing is, my dragon punches are fucking suck. I have them down sometimes. I've gotten better, but dude, on I guess Arcade1up sticks, like they're great. Like I like them. Like I changed the fucking switches out, but it definitely causes some issues, man. Definitely causes some issues.
Oh man, I'm crying over here.
But anyways, so you guys have anything last to say before we close out the stream? We've been going an hour and a half here, just fucking talking the shit. Any last things?
Can I ask the VP about Ridge Racer?
Yeah. Hey, right there. Hey, he's talking to you, Nick, your boss.
Yeah. What have you heard from? I heard rumors of Ridge Racer, and what games would be included with that?
It's on.
We got represented right here. Arcade1up.
It's not even a rumor. If you go to Arcade1up, they got the 5 games. I mean, I'm not a.
It's on the website.
Yeah, it's on the website. Ooh. But the only thing that sucks for me, because I'm not a Ridge Racer guy. I've never played any of them in the arcade.
Good.
Or on the thing, but they're not online, man. They're only like leaderboard.
This is an opportunity there. See, that's the thing. Like I just said before, I have 5 vacancies, right? So I already passed on Outrun. Now you're telling me there's no Wi-Fi for Ridge Racer, so I'm probably gonna pass for that because I know, like, if I buy a Ridge Racer, 6 months later there may be like a Daytona that's Wi-Fi. I'll be like, what the fuck, man? You know,
like it has Wi-Fi, but they said that it's so labor intensive. The graphics on there for them to be able to do net code to play it. It would be too much for them, at least on the hardware that they currently have.
Okay, it makes sense.
Joe, read that. You don't watch my videos, Joe? Okay, I'm making a one-wheel video. He watches your content.
I know.
Damn, you should pay back the favor.
I haven't seen recently. I haven't seen any recently, and
I need to. What? I have to give a disclaimer.
He enjoys Zohar, so I need to check him out because we kind of like the similar content. So yeah, we recommend each other's shit and we check each other's out. Yeah.
I have to give a disclaimer that this is the first, like this weekend that just passed was the first time I played Outrun on the Arcade1up, and it's fucking fun.
You have that? You have it, or what? Or who?
I don't have it. I played it at one of my friends' cribs here, and I played it. And first of all, the steering wheel feels like a real steering wheel.
Oh shit!
The shifter sucks. That looks. I'm telling you, you would think that steering wheel is legit.
This is
it goes to center.
10-year-old Logitech, and it has to be at least on par with something like this.
I think it is. I think it is. Now the shifter is garbage.
This thing has like
garbage,
man.
It looks like a toy. It looks like plastic. The one off the one-up.
The one-up shifter is basuda. That shit is you might as well get Dollar Tree plastic for the shifter. But the steering wheel is subpar. It's great. It's a fun game. So I would love to see them. I mean, we always want them to go forward, but if they did that and they did that online, it would be worth it for me to be revisited.
Pole positions at Midway, Atari license.
But I think Namco owns it. It's just that the artwork is from Atari, so that's a possibility in the future. I think that might happen.
Pole position.
Mm-hmm. I think the technology is there for that.
I wouldn't get pole position.
Yeah, that's what Dreamcast guy was saying. Pole position would come before Daytona. I think a lot of people are looking forward for Daytona. It's dude. The game's awesome. You have it on your fucking Dreamcast shit, right? I assume you do. If not, you need that Dreamcast with the GDM.
I can't play. I don't have a steering wheel for the Dreamcast.
Yeah, but dude,
analog though.
Once Daytona comes out, if it does, I think it'll be later for sure. Dude, that's a game everyone's looking forward to, man. As far as a racer, dude, my first memories were Outrun. I remember going to the fucking arcade, and I fucking loved that game so much as a kid. So I've been wanting to buy it, but I look at that one up. I'm like, dude, like Nick said, that shifter looks cheap, a lot of it. But if you're saying that
You
steering wheel
gotta
feels legit,
get the steering wheel's legit, and you gotta get stand up.
Yeah, I
Don't
only
get
want
no
to
sit
stand up.
down because
Yeah.
you look like a fucking douchebag trying to
Yeah, I would
sit in
never-
that.
Yes.
I would
Like
never-
none of us
Bench.
grown ass men should
Way.
sit in that baby ass shit.
For kids, that would get the bench, but no way. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like I wouldn't fit in that fucking shit, dude. I'll look like a dumbass. I'd be looking like, yeah.
I would enjoy a super sprint or like outrun. Not was it outrun?
That's what they have.
Super off road. I used to love those, man. The top down
Dude.
racers with the steering wheel. I don't know. That's the only retro racer I'd be interested in aside from like Daytona.
Nah, I don't want to top down for a steering wheel. Not me. I don't know. It would work though. That's what they have.
For retro racers. Like I would
Yeah.
take that over like outrun. Like you got to go for me like late 90s for racing. Like like Sega or Midway racers were good. Like San Francisco Rush, Cruising World, and I would jump on one of those like cruising.
Oh yeah, the cruising series. It was
Cruising
fucking
series.
great.
If
like
Cruising
Florida.
or Daytona come out, I don't. If I had to steal money, if I had to come to your house, right, and
Cruising
take
was
the burger
before.
time and sell your shit, so I can get that Daytona, I would have to do that because it's worth it. It's worth it. You
Yeah.
told me that was like $2K right there, right now. So we sell that, and we could get a linked up
You
You
cabinet.
say sell his shit.
I would sell everything around me and just keep the burger time because Karate Champ is the shit with the two arcade sticks.
I can't believe you have. You know what? I had no interest in that burger time until you keep talking about it. Now I wish I had it.
Can't emulate this, man. Nobody can.
Yeah.
And I love Karate Champ, man. I remember watching.
I can only anytime I think of that game, I think of Bloodsport. Anytime I hear Karate Champ, I think of Bloodsport when the dude was playing it in the movie.
It's just as fun as it looks.
Dude, right? He was all rough. He was like that, all fucking badass.
I can't never beat anybody in fucking Karate Champ. I fucking suck.
Well,
Me too. I suck at that game, but I remember seeing the controls on Bloodsport and fucking Jean Claude was like all like, dude, it was so funny.
It's like
Aren't you a little-
it's like you have a puppet, man. If you want to jump, you got to take two arcade sticks and go forward. If you want to go back or duck, you probably bring them down. You want to do a backflip, you take them and go outwards. You want to throw a punch, you go like that. Like, bro,
It's like your Dance Dance Revolution, but fighting, man. I don't get it, but hey, what's on the movie? He says, "Aren't you a little young for combat fighting or some shit?" He goes like, "Aren't you a little old for video games?" Like I remember that. Oh shit!
See,
But
this
yeah, I
is-
do.
This is not the see how I was just semi disappointed when I got it because it's not I like the actual Japanese version with the Japanese sound effects. This is like the American dub version. I don't know.
You bought it in America.
Hey, right here. I gotta throw a shout out real quick to Super Dimensional. Right here. Definitely prefer these guys' style and flow versus those other A1up channels live chats. You guys should make this a more regular thing. You know what, dude? I appreciate the feedback. This is my first fucking live stream here. I do live stream. I have live streamed on my own channel, but it's by myself. Never live stream with people. This is a lot of fun, and I appreciate the feedback. I seen someone else say that shit, but I just had to throw that out there. I appreciate that shit. You guys are badass.
We gotta try to do a better job at addressing the chat. Next time.
We're feeling it, and someone said they should just name this show "Real Talk." So listen, that we take pride in that because we don't sugarcoat shit. We are fans, but we're
can be
like
hypercritical
hypercritical of stuff. Like if you love something, you should criticize it. That's the only way that shit's gonna get better.
Yep.
If everything is roses, then we'll keep on getting the same bullshit over and over again.
Yep. And I do love these toys, man. As much as I would like to shit on them, I love them, man. And they bring me joy. I mean, this is like my own little fucking space. Finally, at 45 years old, I'm finally able to get like my own space. My kids have everything they need upstairs. They got their rooms. They got all that stuff. And my wife let me have my own little corner. And finally, man, I fucking worked so hard and I finally can have a little fucking spot.
So now when she says go to the basement is a good thing. Like, go to the basement. Shit, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Joe, if you really want another cabinet, you got a couple you can get rid of, man. For sure, that iArcade's the first one to go. You got to get that shit out of there, man. You know what? If you want to play like those games, play on your Switch, play on your PS4. Nah, dude, fuck that shit. If you want to mod an Arcade1up with your Switch there or PS4, you're fine. Get that shit out of there, dude. You
Bro,
don't
it's got
need that
kung fu,
skin
bro.
ugly. That shit's ugly as fuck, bro. I know there's
Like-
Papa Brad and other people who love that shit, but this is my opinion. Maybe I gotta play it.
It
But
does look better in
goddamn, that
person,
shit's
bro.
ugly. Don't even look like Dragon, dude. Double Dragon never looked like that, dude.
Well, the artwork, bro. No.
Listen,
I don't know. It just didn't look
I'm
like
sorry.
All right. So
I'm
it does-
keeping
it
mine
does
in the
look better
hopes that
person,
they
right?
get something good. Because if they get something good, it'll be worth it. It really is like a gorgeous machine.
It does
I
look
mean,
better
in terms
person,
of
bro.
quality.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
remember-
believe it, but it's still a bar top in my eyes, man. Hey, Console Fatboy says Karate Champ sucks. It, dude, to me, it kind of does
Uh-oh.
suck. And I'm being
You know,
real.
he said that just to fuck with you.
All right, so
Turbo Joe.
you know, there are people, the arcade, you know, the Gen Xers that this is what we had, man. And there'd be no Street Fighter if you hadn't have Karate Champ. No, I mean, you guys love Street Fighter, but there'd be no Street Fighter if this didn't come out first.
You gotta pay homage to
You
the
don't believe me?
originator.
Dude. You know what, dude? I'll give other games. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That's kind of like in the beginning of the fighting game genre, but dude, it's a little rough for me, man. I can go back to some Atari games and
I
shit
mean,
like
that's
that.
still
were
better
dots,
than-
but that shit.
That's still better than the original Street Fighter. The original Street Fighter was
Dude,
Right,
it's
this is
booty, man.
Basuda.
Booty.
That was
compared to
trash.
Dude,
That-
you know
that-
what?
Right.
It's trash, dude, but I have nostalgia for it, dude. I really do, because I
Me
remember
too.
playing it. It's cheap
And-
like a motherfucker. It
Booty.
sucks.
I like the demo for. It's so fucking cool. The demo to the original. Have you guys heard the demo for the original?
No.
Whatever. I don't want to bore you guys, but
Hey, I want to bring up one quick point on Big Blue. If you guys follow Office Arcade, you know he's a cool channel, dude. I dig his shit.
Yeah, I
one
got
thing he mentioned though is he mentioned like everyone's in the lobbies of fucking Championship Edition, and I used to, dude, it was my least favorite on there, but I always liked it. You know, I like Championship Edition, but I was always like, why are there so many people in that lobby? But he did mention like that's one of the more, I guess, out of that lineup, one of the ones that's kind of least balanced. It's not as balanced as the other ones.
true. Yeah.
And
Right.
in Evo, that supposedly you can still play Super Street Fighter and you can still play Turbo. And why is everyone in that fucking lobby? And I think it's because it's the first game. I really don't know, but yet now I'm starting to love fucking Championship
for
Edition.
me, the reason why I went to that is because it's slow enough that I can learn it.
Learn the
Yes,
basics.
that's the
You have
reason
to
why
get your
I went to.
basics. You got to get your basics down before you can. You got to walk before, crawl before you walk,
Exactly.
walk before you run.
Then you can appreciate the improvements from Turbo to Super. Like remember
And
we
Joe-
played UAG when we switched, you see the difference, right? Because we used the same characters, and you realize it was a different feel, different, right?
Yeah,
Like
so,
Joe saw the way I first played. I've always played fast. I always played the games fast. That's how I always played. And we played all of them when I first got the Big Blue. And he goes, dude, you're way better at Super or whatever it was. And I was all like, because I'm used to playing fast. So now all I want to play is fucking Championship Edition because it is slower. And I want to learn. And it's like, it's much more of a chess match that you have more
got to
time
play
to think.
the fundamentals. You gotta you learn the footsie game. You
I like that you call it the chess
ranging.
match. Yeah, because the more experience you get, and you fight another person that's experienced, you're gonna see, like you're gonna realize, oh, he can't do that against me because I got this, and you can't. It's like you said, it's a chess match. Rock paper scissors. Sometimes I call it.
Yeah. And but yeah, dude, definitely this is just a good learning curve. It is big time competitive. We're having fun with it. It's just gonna be, dude, once they make that alpha cab right here.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think
get
is-
that.
Dude, that's gonna be the one that like already that people are gonna be so fucking hyped over.
It was,
Like,
it was a good looking cab too, because it was one of
Yeah.
those, the late '90s. Those fuckers look beautiful.
You know what they need to do, and before we sign off, because I know we're going off, what they need to do is one of those pedestal ones where you have the cabinet there, and then the panel a little bit further away. Like the little pedestal. Like that's how the Marvel vs. 2 came out, and the Third Strike. I've seen a lot of Third Strikes where they had that little floating.
You're talking about where it comes out further
pedestal.
out.
Yeah, and then the TV
Like-
is just
like the X-Men.
yeah. They could give us the same thing, but if you the difference the difference when you're in an arcade is where you start seeing different shapes and different. That's why
Yeah.
I think Big Blue is so nice because it
Yeah.
stands out within your arcade.
Right.
Now you start
Okay.
looking like an arcade. Not everything's a fucking cookie cutter shit, right? That's
Yeah, well,
gonna be the
Burger
difference.
Burger Time's different. The legacies are different. Yeah, they all have they're already starting to have their own little.
So, I think they need to do that. And I'm telling you, they're coming out with a Big Blue Alien versus Predator, and when that come out, and there's going to be a different form of the Big Blue, our arcades are going to be looking badass, bro.
Yeah, dude, definitely. I think like we already seen it like a little bit, but Big Blue still looks a lot like an Arcade1up. But once it's a control panel, I think they need to modify next. Definitely, like you said, bring it out a little bit. Anything, make it look more like an arcade. But hey, they're getting started with that slant. It just needs to be higher. That's it, man. And once it's higher,
Just
it
sell
works
us
better.
a pro deck. Give me a pro deck model, please. Man, I don't have to do my own buttons and
Go for
joysticks.
options, go for packages, maybe. I don't know, like two different kits. One a deluxe model.
I can't see that happening, but hey, didn't John D say something about a pro version or some shit? I don't know.
That pro's going to be pro money too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking good price. Like we're complaining about $750.
All right.
Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be arcade.
But everybody complains about these prices. Like, go ahead and try to find a Terminator 2.
Oh, they're ready. The pre-orders are gone already.
No. Try to find like they say, go buy a real one. Try to buy a Terminator 2 real one.
Those things are like 1,000 pounds, man. People are
1,000 pounds. It's about $1,800, and that's if you find it. Like I was looking for one just so I could play devil's advocate. I couldn't find one.
They look like shit, probably. That's the thing. And people think, just buy a real one. Meanwhile, they're 30, 40 years old. They go chip paint. They're cracked.
Not like I'm saying now. If you can find one, then more power to you. But I'm saying like 75% of the people already won't be able to get it.
Yeah, that's right. Not everybody's a Retro Ralph. They could just buy shit and restore it.
You know what? I had Retro Ralph in my mind right now. I love the dude, but I'm gonna tell him one thing. If he could do me a favor, dude, I've been listening to Killer Arcade Games. Love the dude. We got Dreamcast Kyle in here. Has the real killer instinct. If anyone else deserves it, it's Killer Arcade Games, and he's been waiting for months, patiently waiting for Ralph to finish some control panel. Ralph keeps saying it's an easy job, I just haven't put time into it. And every stream, everyone I go through to Killer Arcade Games, he's like,
I'll
I gotta save money.
I'll ask him tomorrow. He comes on my show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll ask him, like, yo, why are you slipping?
Yeah, because Killer Arcade, he's such a nice guy. He's all like, yeah, I'm just waiting on Retro Ralph. Or people ask him, are you going to get the 1-up? Well, I don't know. I got to save all my money if Retro Ralph gives a good price. Or I'm waiting on Retro Ralph. Ralph, just do this, please. I want to see him happy, and I want to see him with the real deal, man. I want him to have the arcade that's going to shake his house too, man. I want to see comparisons of him if he does buy the 1-up, versus the real one. Ralph, hook the dude up, man. Finish up the job. Nah, I love Retro Ralph, man. I just had to say that. Poor dude. I always feel bad, like, damn. But I'm like that too, because I have art projects that I haven't done for years that people are waiting for, and I feel bad. It's like, dude, I don't feel like getting to it, so I totally understand. Like, you got other shit going on, and he has a lot going on. So, but I just had to tease the fact.
He had like 10 things going on at the same damn time.
Yeah, that dude's busy, man. Yeah.
And so tomorrow I'll ask him. We'll have this topic it's going to be on there about the real deal versus Arcade1up.
Dude, that's going to be a good show.
Because it's not for everybody. There's people who try to go, big boys and went back to Arcade1up, or people who were with the big boys and went to Arcade1up. And then there's some people who just, they feel like they've graduated and went on to bigger and better things. But you have to see where you are in your life.
I built an arcade and it's massive. Like, there's no way I can get more than like one down here. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It would be a dream to have the real shit, but it's not realistic for me with my space and
right.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I mean, it does take a lot of patience. I mean, I do that kind of work anyway for my job. Like I do a lot of electrical shit and I do a lot of stuff with electronics. So I'm kind of familiar with a lot of shit and I would like to learn a lot of that, but it's like, dude, I can't, man. It's just not for me. These things are perfect. Yeah, I had to tease the retro Ralph thing. So people over here are saying he's family, shit like that. I love Retro Ralph. He supported me on my other channel way before I started doing this shit. This dude's always reach out. We always fucking talk. I fucking love the dude. Just to throw the record, it was just a tease, which I think everyone knows. But anyways, I just want to throw that out
and
there.
everybody knows that. And if you don't know that, fuck you.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna close it out, guys, because we're hitting up 2 hours. And thank you guys again for the first time stream. You guys made this shit fucking badass. Actually, I had more people come through here than I do on my bigger channel, and that's what I was like, oh shit, this is a small channel. But hey, man, it's the cast. We got the representative of Arcade1up, UAG here, representing the company. Look at him wipe that tear with that finger. And then we got Turbo Joe over here, old school gamer, dude. This dude fucking, I love Turbo Joe, man. We've been friends for a long time. Man. And make sure you guys check out both of their channels. Everyone knows UAG. If you don't know Turbo Joe, check out his channel. He's the one that got me into Arcade1up. It wasn't for Turbo Joe, I would have never bought this shit. I saw him do a review on the Legacy. It was legit. I was like, dude, I need to get that Mortal Kombat. Once I bought one, that's how it starts. It's just like a drug. But anyways, guys, you guys got anything, last things to say before I close it out? Before I say bye to everyone?
Come to the channel tomorrow, baby. Come watch the great show. We got Retro Ralph, Dreamcast Kyle, and Nick Matson from
I'll be there tomorrow night
on there, baby. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'll be checking that shit out too.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Appreciate. I'll be and we'll do this again sometime. So I'll catch you guys.
Definitely. Anytime you want me, you know you got me, broski.
All right, for sure, for sure.
The news build up and then we'll do another one, you know?
Yeah, for sure. We'll do another one, man. Appreciate that. All right. Later, guys.
Take care.